All music was once new, and speaking of music, BillyRay Sheppard is a jazz saxophonist who lives in San Antonio, and I have him right here on the line. Welcome, BillyRay.
Well, thank you so much. Happy to be here.
Well, you're performing at the Rockport Center for the Arts this Friday night, and you're bringing a full band.
I sure am, and we're so looking forward to it. Love Rockport. I've been there a couple of times, and this will be the first time with my full band, so we're really excited to come and put a great show on for you guys.
Well, tell me about your set list. What's it like? Is it all jazz or a variety of music?
Well, it's a variety. We're going to do some instrumental jazz, but I'm bringing an amazing vocalist with me, and we're just going to have some fun music. So it's not all jazz. There'll definitely be some music that everyone can relate to and recognize, and all can have a great time.
How did you link up with Rockport Center for the Arts? How'd they find you?
Well, like I said, I've done several events there on a smaller scale, and just running into people and doing the music that I love to do and putting on a great show and just meeting people. Music is a great communicator. It allows people to connect on many different levels, and so I'm just fortunate to have been at the right place at the right time.
And your band, it's not like they had to look hard to find a talented group such as yours, because between you and your band members, y'all have really played a lot of impressive places and with a lot of well-known musicians.
Yeah, I'm really fortunate. Music industry has been really, really good to me, and the people in my band. I couldn't ask for a better group of musicians. They're very well traveled and versed in music of all kinds. And you're right, we've all played with a number of great artists all over the world.
Tell me about your musical journey. I know that's a hard question for just a minute, but what got you started?
I've always been interested in music. Even as a child, my earliest wants were to play football. Being in Texas, a little boy in Texas, you've got to want to play football. I always wanted to play football and music.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up with my grandmother, and she didn't really want me to do either one of those. So when I was getting ready to look for colleges, I started making plans to find a college that had a football team, and she bought me a saxophone, and that kind of diverted my attention to football. And so that was in my high school years, and that changed my focus on football, and it went to music, and I've been playing the saxophone ever since.
Well, we're glad that you went that direction, because you're so talented, and people are going to really enjoy the performance. How can our listeners find your music online, BillyRay?
Well, my music is available on all platforms, whether it's Instagram. Whether it's any of the music platforms, they can find my music, and they can go directly to my website, which is www.BillyRaySheppard.com, and they can reach out. They can they can find more about me and my music there. And if they have trouble finding it on any of the streaming platforms, they're welcome to just reach out to me directly, and I'll help them out with that. But it's everywhere. It's available on all music streaming platforms.
Nice. I love that we can share that with listeners, how they can look up artists and musicians after they hear an interview and see for themselves. Well, BillyRay, remind our listeners of your upcoming performance.
Well, I'm going to be in Rockport at Rockport Arts Center this Friday, 7:30 to 9:30. And we are bringing a fun, exciting night of music, and we hope that you will be there and join us.
And you can call listeners 361-729-5519, or just visit rockportartscenter.com/music series to find out about tickets for BillyRay Sheppard's performance Friday night. Billy, I've really enjoyed it speaking with you, and I know you'll have a beautiful performance. If it wasn't so far away, I'd try to make it.
Well, thank you so much for reaching out and having me on your show. I really appreciate the interview and the time.
Sure. Well, I wish you and your bandmates continued success, and have a great show and safe travels.
Well, thank you so much. Have a wonderful week and happy music.
Thank you. I've been speaking with BillyRay Sheppard, who, as we said, is performing this Friday night at Rockport Center for the Arts. They have a beautiful new facility over there and are coming up with all kinds of really great events to share with the community that supports them so graciously.